Hey, what's good everyone? Another video. This is nothing new. This sneaker is nothing new at all. Model has been around for a while, but I picked them up I think last year. Never got around doing a review. And this is more a review from a sneakerhead perspective. This is a skate shoe. This is the Tiago Lemos 1010JP. And I bought these because of the colorway, because it's a very iconic New Balance colorway, JP from the 1400JP. And these perked my interest because I A, like the model, B, I'm skateboarding now and then, and I wanted to skateboard a little bit more, and I have a Nike SB which just fits way too small, so I needed something bigger, and these fit perfectly, and I like them, and I want to have them. I paid like 60 or 70 euros or so, but when I got them, I'm not sure if I'm going to use them for skateboarding now and to shred them to pieces, because these are a little bit nicer than I expected. The leather is nothing nice. This is just really average, mediocre leather. This is a really grainy leather, no backstroke and nothing, but to be honest, who in the right mind would put premium leather on a skateboarding shoe? Because you're gonna be ripping them apart in no time. So as this is a little bit more rugged material, this totally makes sense. Let's go a little bit further into the detail. I find it unusual for a skateboarding shoe to have a mesh on top. Of course, it adds to the breathability, but it is a little bit more prone to be flaking apart quicker. And I guess that's why they put this, we call it high perfused material here on top of it. You also find this high perfused material at the heel, because there are some tricks in skateboarding that you do with the heel and you're going to be scraping that area as well. And as there is just mesh underneath, as you can see here at the end of the heel, you'd be ripping it apart pretty quickly. We have a gray plastic New Balance logo with a blue underlay, just one pair of laces that come in the shoe, cream colored midsole. It's wavy, but I like the design. It's unusual. All in all, I think the appearance is that of a Nike Dunk SB. Also, the tongue is as thick as on a Nike SB. This gives you some nice support already, some nice cushioning, and also the heel is very cushioned. You can see these two pods at the heel, and also this area is really thick and is hugging your foot. It gives you a lot of stability to the side. I was surprised how stable your foot is resting in these. If you are skateboarding and prefer a sneaker that gives you a little bit more feel, these are probably not for you, but anyone who wants a little bit more comfort and stability to the side, this is a rather wide fitting sneaker, I think, also at the heel. But if you want more stability, this is something for you. I think this is great also for vert skating, even though this is not a skateboarding shoe review, but just out of my experience from skateboarding, this would fit that as well. Other than that, what else? Outsole. This is, relatively speaking, this is a bland looking sneaker, unless of course you are getting excited about the JP colorway. So just the gray, blue grayish sneaker, and then you have the black outsole, but these two little colorful hits here, that light blue New Balance logo and that green or neon green fuel cell logo is doing it for me. This is so dope. This is just a highlight of the sneaker, I think. Very ordinary looking, and you have this, and this is making me smile. Really liking that. We have an ultralight insole, which adds to the comfort. And like I said, I was really surprised how comfortable these are. This is something that I usually wouldn't buy, but anyone looking into a dunk and looking into something that's looking more modern, then this is your thing. I also really like the new Reynolds model. I think it's the 933, and I've been looking into getting a pair, but I haven't found my size and the colorway that I want. And New Balance has come such a long way from like 5-7 years ago, where it used to have more or less a dad shoe reputation, and they knew that they need to attract a more young target group, and they switch it around completely now. Gen Z is wearing sneakers, of course. People who skateboarding are in that generation, and I think it's you really have to give respect to the brand evolving so much in the past couple of years, and this is the reason why they are so successful, because they are going new ways. And I think New Balance has picked up a lot of momentum in skateboarding. Nobody was interested in skating in the New Balance sneaker, and now a lot of people are switching to the brand. And that new Reynolds model is probably gonna make a lot of people consider switching to the brand as well. Really dope looking sneaker, I really like it a lot. So probably gonna get a pair and make a review of these as well. But anyways, I digress. This is probably a great sneaker for going on vacation if you really don't want to care about beating up your sneakers. These are rugged, these are very comfortable, and this is like a really everyday sneaker. So I'm gonna be wearing these over the summertime now. I probably haven't worn them yet. Well, I haven't worn them yet. I know why, because I haven't done a review so far. That's how I usually work. It's a little bit strange, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna be enjoying these, and maybe I'm gonna be enjoying them, ripping them up on a ramp somewhere or in a pool somewhere here in the area. I'm gonna break my old bones. Anyways, really liking them. And also like a lot of the, I also like many of the other colorways. If you can get one for great price, grab one. I think they are wide foot friendly. They fit true size with the made in Asia sizing. These are made in Indonesia, by the way, if you're interested in that. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you found all this information useful, let me know. If you didn't, don't bother. Hit the dislike button twice. Gerald undone. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna see you next time. Bye-bye.